Every time that my mind slips, I just see my past life. Having dreams in a dream, I wonder why I carried on with the things that made you lose your mind. There's no way I can undo what I've done. Can we be strangers again? Start fresh like a morning. What's so bad about that? So why won't you follow? Why won't you follow me home? I know I can't make you mine. Yes, I ran out of town. There's no hope for me. I fell down.
Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, January 25th, and it is 10:24, and I am just making my coffee for the day, my cold brew. I'm sitting in this little, like, I don't know, it's like a little seating nook area in our living room. We got these nice, like, white, here, I'll show you. I got these two cute chairs on Wayfair. They're actually super comfortable and were really, really easy to put together. And so I just felt like our living room needed a little bit more seating just because we only have this one couch. Our love seat was too big and like took up too much space, so we had to put it upstairs. So added this little seating area over here right by the fireplace. So thought that was nice. I wanted to actually vlog. I know that it's already Thursday, and typically I like to try to vlog earlier in the week just because, I don't know, I get into a momentum and I just feel more productive. So my gosh, I just have so much that I want to update you guys on. I typically don't even start my vlogs this late in the morning. I mean, usually like I'm up and I show you guys like our little morning routine and stuff like that and getting the kids out the door. But this week has been really tough, but not as bad as last week because I was so super sick last week. And so I feel like this week I'm kind of just trying to play catch up a little bit. I'm still not 100%, but anyway, it's just been a whirlwind of everything. Like, just so much change has happened over the course of the last month especially, and leading up to our move and everything like that. And it's, I don't know, I feel like it just all kind of is hitting. I just feel so weird. Like, I guess that's the only way to describe it. And I just felt like sharing with you guys because, you know, moving is a very life-changing experience in most people's lives. And no, we didn't even, like, I moved, and it's funny that I'm saying this now because this wasn't even our biggest move. Like, the biggest move that I've ever made was moving from New Jersey out to Texas, like leaving literally everything, all of my friends and my family and everything that I have known, and just picking up everything with Pete and moving to Texas where we knew nobody, and like we started a life here. So it's so funny to actually think about that now. Like, I feel like I'm being a little bit dramatic because the move that we just made is not that big of a deal, but for whatever reason, I'm having a very hard time with the change. And it's actually been so emotional. Like, I'm getting emotional now, and it's almost like, you know what I would almost equate it to? It's kind of like your wedding day. And it's like you plan your wedding for, I'm so, like, I feel so stupid right now too, crying about this, but I feel like I've just been going through so much lately, and, you know, being sick last week had a lot to do with it. But like right now, like I was saying about the wedding thing, it's like you plan your wedding for like maybe a year or something like that, and there's like so much hype. And kind of building our house was the same thing. There was like just so much anticipation, and then the day comes where you move, and it's great and it's wonderful and like it's a new chapter and everything. But then like after you have your wedding, like I know I had the wedding blues because it was over. And I know it's like such a silly thing to like compare moving to, but like that's kind of how I feel. And now it's like all of the excitement and the anticipation and everything of like the process is gone, and now I'm just like, okay, we're in this new house. I love it. I am so incredibly grateful. But there's this like weirdness about being in a new home. I don't know. I hope this is making sense to somebody. Because I kind of sound like I'm like sounding a little bit crazy, but like I have a really hard time with change. And like this one just happened so fast, and like it's almost like I didn't take the time to like process leaving our first house and how that would make me feel. And like I don't think that I'm a super like sentimental person, but like I don't know, it's like I have such a range of emotions about this, because it's like now I don't know, I didn't feel like I took the time to like appreciate our first house as much as I should have. And like it was just so special because it was the first home that we bought. I'm so sorry, you guys, like I hope this isn't like annoying and I'm crying. It was the first house we bought on our own. We moved across the country to do it. Like it was a new build. I had dreamed like for a long time of wanting to live in a new build house, never knowing that it was possible. And then, you know, we put down our roots here. We had our 2 kids in that house. We created a life here, and I don't know, I'm like sad because that's, you know, a chapter closed. But I'm so happy to be in this house. I'm so like amazed that we were able to like custom design it. Like that had been another dream of mine, and it came true. And now it's just like, I don't know, everything has just hit me. It's like I feel like I was just on like super speed mode with, especially in December with the holidays, getting the house ready, like, you know, to move out of it, moving, packing, like going to New Jersey, spending the holidays with family. And then we came back, and then we're living in this new house, and like it's a new year, and like it's such a happy time. But at the same time, it's just such a huge, like I just feel like there were so many things that went on in a short amount of time that I don't know. I just feel like I didn't process any of it, and now it's like all coming out. And I think another catalyst for all of this is that like once we moved in, I took, you know, a full week off of work so that I could get the house in order, unpack everything, set up the rooms, like shop for stuff that we needed. And that was great. Like, I don't know, I also get very uncomfortable when I'm off work for such a long time. I find it very hard for me to get back into a rhythm and like a routine, and routines are so important for me. And after that week that I was off, the next week was Martin Luther King Day. I think we had the Monday off. And so the Saturday, that weekend before like Martin Luther King weekend, Chase started to feel sick, and he was just like not himself. He had a high fever, like was laying around, and then literally on that Monday, I started feeling sick, and we were getting all of these messages in our daycare app saying that the flu is going around, and the stomach bug is going around, and COVID is going around, and all these things are going around the school and in like both of our kids' classrooms. So Chase was like down for the count, and then on Monday, I started feeling so sick. And from there, I obviously picked up whatever Chase had. So I ended up being so sick with the flu or whatever it was. I didn't go to the doctor because I knew that it was viral and there wasn't much that, you know, they could do for me. But like, so I have never been sicker in my life. Maybe when I was pregnant with Quinn, I got really sick right before I gave birth to her. And it was like a 4-week long thing, but I don't know. This one felt like a lot worse. I had the chills, my whole body ached. I had a fever. I had such bad headaches, exhausted. Like I couldn't even there was one day, I think it was last Wednesday, I didn't get out of bed the entire day. Like from, I think in the morning, I must have gotten up. Pete had, I think I had to get up to get the kids off to school, or one of them off to school. I came home. Pete actually came home from work early because I was so sick, and I slept the entire day, like through the night until the next day. And like Chase was home with me. I had to take 4 PTO days that week. So I was down a whole nother week of PTO, but I literally, it was survival mode. Like Pete had to go into the office. So, and then Chase was sick. I was sick. Quinn was like on the verge of getting sick, and it was just the worst. And I'm sure that like it's going around, and some of you probably have had whatever this flu is. The only things that I could do was get up to get the kids food and water, and like I had to drive them, one of them. I think Chase was home with me for a couple days, and then they were both home with me on, I think Thursday or Friday they were both home. I don't know. I can't even remember. Like it was just such a blur, but like I could only get them breakfast and get them off to school, and then come home and literally like lay and sleep and rest, and then you know, get them dinner and baths. And then on top of that, Pete left to go to, he has this yearly trip that he has with his friend, and they go to Atlantic City for the weekend. And that happened to be the same week last week. So he left early on Thursday morning. So I was feeling like absolute shit, barely able to like get by and take care of the kids. And he was gone Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and he came back home like very late on Sunday night. So it was like, it was the worst ever. Just like the worst experience ever. And so I was sick for literally 9 days. So that was all last week. I took PTO. Finally, I had to go back to work on Monday because I can't burn any more PTO days, and I was feeling a little bit better. Now that it's Thursday, I'm still not 100%, but much better than I was. But like, I don't know, you guys, your health is literally everything. And I was feeling so horrible physically, and then just mentally and emotionally, I felt so defeated because I felt like I couldn't be a mom, like I couldn't be a good mom. I was literally just like scraping food together for the kids because I just couldn't do it. Like I was so sick. I could barely get out of the bed myself. So I felt really bad about that. And then just like being sick and not doing the things that you normally want to do, I don't know. I'm such like a doer. I like to be busy, and I also like to relax too, but I really like feeling accomplished and getting things done, and like around the house and with the kids and work-wise and everything like that. And when you're sick, you just can't do anything. So I was so depressed towards the end of last week too, just because I felt like a failure. So it's just like, I don't know. The point is, and I feel like I've been talking for so long, is that I have been so out of sorts, like just so not myself. And it's just like felt like one thing after another, you know? First it was the move, then it's unpacking and getting the house in order, and it's still not. And then it's getting sick, and then the whole family is sick, and like adjusting. All I have been like literally wanting to do is get into a routine, like a weekly work and school and whatever routine, and I feel like I have not been able to do that, and it's making me insane, and it's making me depressed. So I don't know. This is like, I'm sorry that it sounds like a sob story, but I connect with all of you guys, and I know that I'm sure you've been in my shoes before and you can relate, and I just wanted to, you know, let you know where I've been and where my head has been at, or lack thereof. And I just, it feels really good. You know what, yesterday and then like going back to work, like, sorry, this is all over the place, but I'm just, you know, been back at work this week, and Monday was really hard because I still felt like shit, and I had a bunch of meetings and like wasn't prepared to be out all last week, and so it's just been hard. I feel like I am drowning at work. I have so much stuff going on, and I'm not like well enough, or like mentally like there myself enough. So I feel like I'm failing and behind in all of that aspect too. But yesterday I actually I had a vlog that I had made, I don't know when it was, like 2 weeks ago at this point. I'm actually putting it up today. But I had started to edit the vlog, and then I got sick, and so I was like, I need to do something that makes me happy, and like I haven't been working out because obviously I'm sick. So I started to edit my vlog, and it just like brought so much joy. And I know it's like stupid to be emotional about that, but like I felt so off, and watching myself like healthy, and like it was the first vlog in the new house, so I was like excited and happy, and like I don't know, that's like who I am. And looking at myself like editing and everything, I don't know, it just made me be like, I gotta get my shit together. Like, this is not who I want to be. So sorry that this is kind of just like, I don't know, a shitstorm of emotion, but YouTube and you guys and this community really has just helped me a lot. Like, I get so much fulfillment from talking to you guys and connecting with you and sharing my life and editing videos and stuff, and like I need to get back there, and I feel like I've been very disconnected recently. So oh gosh, what a mess. I'm such a mess. I'm just such a mess right now. But I want to be open and honest with you guys, because you know, I love my vlogs to be enthusiastic and motivating and everything, but like I can't be that person 24/7, especially when there are big life changes and then you get sick and stuff like that. So all right, I have to cut myself off because this is just, it's getting This is too much. Anyway, I appreciate you hearing me out, and if you can relate, like, let me know in the comments if you're just like in a funk and need to get out of it. Like, what did you do? Please let me know. I would love to hear. Okay, I need to clean myself up. I need to have my coffee, and I need to get back to work. I have a bunch of meetings this afternoon. I got a bunch of work done earlier this morning after I dropped the kids off. So I have a meeting at 11:30, another one from noon to 1, another one from 1 to 1:30, 1:30 to 2, and then another one at 2:30. So my afternoon is gonna be kind of like just working, and not a lot to share with you guys, but I do have my kids' clothes that I need to fold. And you know, the main reason I'm filming this video, it's not really gonna be like a, you know, day in the life like I normally do, but I just wanted to share what's been going on, let you know where I've been, and just kind of let you in a little bit as to what has been happening in my life. Okay, I'm gonna go back to work. I will check back in a little while. Hi guys, it's 1:45 now. I have composed myself since we last spoke. I actually like crying. I feel just like a lot of released tension, and maybe I just needed a good cry. And you know, sometimes it's, I don't usually cry a lot by myself, and I don't know, I don't necessarily like to call up, like aside from maybe like my mom, friends or anything, and just like have a good cry and like let it all out, just because I don't know, I feel like it's burdensome and it's uncomfortable for me sometimes when somebody is like kind of unloading, and I don't always know what the right thing to say is and how to comfort and like all that stuff. Anyway, talking to you guys earlier though, like I feel like I got a lot just like of built up, I don't know, emotion off my chest. So thank you guys for hearing me out, and apologies if it was too much, but I don't know, I'm just trying to keep it real with you guys and share my real life, the ups and the downs. But anyway, I kind of like, that felt really good, and it feels good to just be vlogging. And I just posted my vlog from 2 weeks ago, my first vlog in this house, and it's already doing really well. Like it's, you guys are commenting and liking it, and it's getting like a good amount of views. So I feel really good about that. I'm like encouraged that I'm gonna be on the up and up. I'm so grateful. I've just been thinking about like how happy I am to not be sick anymore. And I think that that was a big part of why I was just not feeling like myself, and just feeling very defeated and not capable of doing anything. Like everything was just kind of like piling on. And now that I have kind of let it all out, and I know it's the end of the week here for me, but I'm gonna 100% go into next week with a positive mindset, and I need to start getting up early again in the morning. I need to start working out again. That's a huge part of how I feel emotionally and mentally, as well as physically. If I don't work out, and I haven't in, I don't know, it's been like 10 or 12 days, I'm just not right. Like it really does help with the endorphins and everything, and it makes me happy. So I need to get back on that. But another update is that Pete is going to Denmark on Sunday. So I don't want to spiral, and he's going to be gone all of next week until I think like he comes home late Thursday. So I'm going to be alone with the kids for most of the week. And I just want to, I want to be in a really good mindset, and I want to be on my best game and be there for them and get my shit done, get my shit together, and like be myself again, okay? So anyway, I wanted to share just like a few things. I'm taking a quick break from work. I have a meeting at 2:30, but I want to quickly fold my kids' clothes. So I have I showed you our, I don't think I've like really showed you around much, but this is what our living room is looking like. I really love the fireplace, and it just has come together really nicely. So refresh the decor on here too, and there's like the kitchen. So I've got, when I'm cooking, I can see in the living room and watch the kids and see the TV. And here's kind of the dining room area. Yeah, which is pretty much come together. I need to do something about this area here of toys, but we'll see. I am going to fold the kids' clothes, and then I've got a meeting at 2:30, and then I'm gonna start wrapping the day up.
I see you hiding in the light, on the edge of the dance floor, where the neon's burning bright. We should be dancing now, dance with me, it's alright. We should be dancing now, dance with me, it's alright. We should be dancing now, dance with me, it's alright. We should be dancing now, baby, in a blink of an eye.
So it's 3 o'clock now. I just got done with my final call for the day, and I just got an Amazon order for Quinn's birthday party. I don't know if you saw my last vlog, but her birthday was January 11th, and just with like the whirlwind of moving and everything, I did not get around to organizing her a party like on her birthday. So we're actually doing it next weekend. And so I got a bunch of stuff from Amazon, just like party favors and invitations and, you know, cups and plates and stuff like that. So I'll just show you quickly what I got. So she likes Minnie Mouse, so I'm doing like a Minnie Mouse themed party. So here are the little goodie bags that I got. These little tube things are just so fun. The kids have gotten these in goodie bags like from other parties, and they just love them so much. So I'm gonna put those in there. I also got these really cute, they're like the little drawing boards. I'm gonna throw them into the goodie bags as well. I was gonna go and like custom do invitations, but they're honestly so expensive. Last year I spent like $60 or $70 on getting invitations printed, so I'm just doing it myself. And so here it is. It's just like a 3, you're invited, and then I'm gonna put, you know, all of the details of her birthday party here. I hand them out to her class and just some friends. And then I got like a whole thing of cups and straws and spoons and forks and napkins and plates and stuff like that. And I think there's a like a tablecloth and stuff. They're all like Minnie Mouse themed. They're just like, you know, the Minnie and Mickey ears. That is gonna be my job tonight, is to fill out all of the invitations and bring them to Quinn's class tomorrow so that they can get invited to the birthday party. I'm still deciding whether or not I want to do a cake or cupcakes at the party. We're doing it at this place. It's kind of like one of those indoor play places, but like a lot smaller and more contained. So there's like a bouncy house in there, and I think you pick like 3 to 5 activities, and there's like an instructor or like a person running it. So all the kids are kind of together and they're doing activities together, and then they'll have pizza and cake or cupcakes. And yeah, it's nice. It's good for like 3-year-olds. I know that Chase loves to have his birthday parties at like the trampoline parks and like Chuck E. Cheese and stuff, but I think for 3-year-olds, it's just a little bit too much. So something that's more contained and structured is gonna be good for them. And yeah, we're excited. That should be really fun. Quinn keeps talking about it. She keeps asking about her birthday party, so very excited about that. And then both of the kids actually have birthday parties this weekend. Chase has one Saturday and Quinn has one Sunday, so it's gonna be, I have to get gifts for both of those. What else? I am gonna go and actually change Chase's sheets on his bed, so let's go upstairs real quick. Chase's room is a little bit more put together. So like his bookshelf is kind of, you know, it's very cluttered, but it's together. He's got his mirror, his dresser is over here. Oh, I got these. I also have these for Quinn too. I got them from Target. These little like cube shelves that I'm gonna, you know, use as like nightstands for their beds. But this is Chase's bed. I have to put their bed skirts on still, yet to do that. But Chase has been sleeping in here. And then the reason why Quinn's sheet is on here is when we first moved in, we got really, really freezing cold weather for like a couple weeks straight. Like it was in like the 20s and stuff. And for whatever reason, the heat was not, I don't know that it wasn't working, but it wasn't like filtering through as much in their bedrooms. And Quinn's room specifically, like I have the heat up here set to like 71, and overnight it would get down to like 64 and 63 degrees in Quinn's bedroom, and like her closet was even more freezing. So there was obviously something like not filtering right. So Quinn actually slept in Chase's little crib a couple of days, or maybe like it was like a week total or something like that, until they could come in and they fixed something in the attic. So now the heat and everything is working much better in both of their bedrooms and heating properly. So, but it was really funny because Quinn just is such a chatterbox. And when she goes to bed, she will just lay in her bed and talk for like 30 minutes. And Chase is so much like me. Like I just want to lay my head down quietly and peacefully go to sleep. So he was like, I don't want Quinn sleeping in my room because she's keeping me up and she keeps on talking and I can't go to sleep. I just want some quiet and peace and quiet. He kept on saying, he's like, I don't want Quinn in my room sleeping because she's disturbing me. So glad that that got resolved. But I am gonna just go change his sheets right now on his bed and yeah, wrap up work for the day. Well, we can't escape this flu. It's about 3:40 right now, and I just got a call from the daycare. Quinn woke up early from her nap and she had the chills and she's just not acting herself, and they took her temperature and said that she has 102 temperature. So, my God, I think whatever me and Chase had, Quinn now has, so I have to go pick her up. I'm gonna just get Chase at the same time since it's the end of the day. But she's gonna have to stay home with me tomorrow, and God, we have just been like hit so hard. Please send prayers and good vibes, healthy vibes to our family, because we are really struggling over here. It's like, I feel like we're in the clear, at least me personally, and Chase is back to normal and everything, and now, you know, Quinn is down for the count, so poor thing. All right, I'm gonna end the vlog now. I gotta go pick up the kids and make sure that Quinny's okay. I will talk to you in the next one. I'm sorry for the emotional, just like, outpouring that I had earlier, but honestly, it was a little cathartic for me, and I guess I needed to get it off my chest. Anywho, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and support as always, and I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to watch my videos and comment and connect with me. So I hope all of you guys are staying well and healthy and taking care of yourselves. Health is so important. Like, honestly, without it, you have nothing. So thank y'all. I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.